Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. As we wrap up this edition of Late Night Health, we invite you to visit us at latenighthealth.com, latenighthealth.com. Take a look around, and our Facebook feed as well, facebook.com/Late Night Health. All right, Twitter too, at latenighthealth.com. I'm sorry, I didn't.
With Twitter, there's no.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, at Late Night Health. I'm sorry, you're right. You know, all the social media, Charmaine. Yes, sir. I thought you were going to say something.
No.
All the social media. You said that 15 years ago we didn't have these tools that we can use. Why do you think social media scares people over 35?
Probably for the same reason it often scares me. You know, a lot of it's unfiltered, so sometimes people worry about what will be written about them. And, you know, I had a client who gave me a great perspective on that. She said, Charmaine, one of the interesting things about social media is that, you know, if people express a negative viewpoint about you, when you've got great relationships, or maybe they weren't happy with service. She was giving an example of a restaurant that somebody had put a really bad review on Facebook, and she said what was so beautiful to watch was all these people that immediately came on and said, you know, it's unfortunate you had a bad experience, but we go to this restaurant every week for family dinner, and we feel like part of the family at this restaurant, or we love their food, or customer service rocks. And so what was so interesting from this gal was she said, you know, when you work really hard at building relationships, often when there's a negative comment, I mean, it's just a perspective, but there's waves of people that adore you and want to come up and support you, and so things can get rectified quickly. So that's one of the fears, though, is what if someone, you know, writes something negative?
But at the same time, you can respond to that and say, hey, look, I'm really sorry. Your liver and onions were overcooked, and come back, and we'll make it right. Come in as our guest, and put that on Yelp or the review, and answer it.
Absolutely. And you know what's beautiful about that is that the business is modeling, you know, integrity and transparency, not coming from that fear. Because often you'll hear people say, oh, we should take that comment down. It'll make us look bad. But I think what makes people look great is what you've just said, when people own it and apologize and put it right. And often years ago, we didn't have that ability to reposition perspectives the same way. And so I love that about social media. But one of the other fears, Mark, I think, is that people get sucked into this canyon of lost time. I don't know about you, but have you ever gone on to check Facebook and an hour later somehow you're still there?
I know. I can't. It's amazing to me. But learning how to do it correctly is something that is a little bit scary to many people. And, you know, I'm on Facebook at least an hour a day and follow Twitter and LinkedIn and all of this. And I think, how is this? This has got to be impacting my health in one way or another.
But the other thing is, once you get to know it and learn it, it becomes passé, right? By the time we, as Gen Xers or whatever category we fall into, by the time we understand it and get to know it, it's old school, and you know,
you've got to do it a different way.
We're into the rubbish pile,
right?
Technically,
and we are Gen Xers. I like that much better. Do you find that older clients, older entrepreneurs, are still afraid of social media, or do they jump into it with both feet?
You know, I see a bit of both. You know, I see hesitancy, and then I see excitement, and you're right. It's a learning curve for sure, and it's changing quickly, isn't it? You know, every day there's a new platform, or it feels like every day. One of the things, though, I think is really cool, Mark, when we were talking about improving health on the planet, I had never thought about the different generations and how social media can help them. And I had a gentleman who I've never met before, but he had purchased one of my children's books, and he sent me a private Facebook message, and his message just brought me to tears. He said that he was a grandfather who lived across the world from his grandchildren, and what he missed the most in life was reading to them. And because of social media, every night he was getting on Skype and he was reading my book.
I love
to
it.
his grandchildren. I'm tearing up right now saying this because I thought, wow, social media can bring people together and bring families
The
together.
collaboration event of the year, globalinfluencesummit.com. Our guest has been Charmaine Hahnemann, and we'll be talking about this, after the event as well. Hey, Charmaine, thanks for spending the time with us. That wraps us up for this week. We'll see you next time. Have a healthy week. Bye-bye for now.
If you're listening to Late Night Health right now, you're part of the growing target of baby boomers we're serving. Hi, I'm Daryl Wayne, producer of Late Night Health, inviting you to join the Late Night Health family. If you have any business targeting the growing boomer market, Late Night Health is the ideal advertising vehicle for you. From vitamins to insurance, alternative health to Western-style medicine, Late Night Health caters to the growing population of those over 40 years old. This vibrant demographic has expendable income to fight aging, purchase travel, take care of aging parents, or just have fun. Find out about the advertising opportunities with Late Night Health. Call us at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308, or email us at info@latenighthealth.com. That's info@latenighthealth.com. Join Late Night Health as we empower people to take charge of their own health care. Call now at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308.